Hey there, happy Monday, and welcome to Your Thought for the Week. I am Sherry Samuels, the voice coach, showing you how to reconnect to your authentic voice by reframing your thinking, rebuilding inner trust, and rediscovering your innate curiosity. And I say for all of those things. It's because we are already in tune with them. It's about reconnecting to that place within, because it's when we reconnect to that place within, we are connected to our authentic voice and living our best life. So let's talk about it. Now, week after week, I come here to share a little motivation and inspiration, but I'm going to be honest, some days I show up unsure of myself. Some days I show up in the midst of funkiness that sometimes or often happens when you decide to join your life with someone else. Some days I show up feeling like that awkward little girl who questioned everything about her existence, wondering why God made her this way. Some days I show up not wanting to be too vulnerable because I don't want y'all to know just how imperfect I am. And some days, probably more often than I give myself credit for, I show up as the woman whose dreams and imagination are big, crazy, and unstoppable. My point? Life can get really tough. It can feel really, really tough. We all hit bumps that can feel insurmountable. And in those moments, we think the best thing to do is to not show up, to give up on ourselves. But that will always be a big fat lie. Even when it's tough, we can still show up. Now let's be honest. What showing up looks like for each of us, especially in those challenging moments, is different. So last week was one of those weeks where I felt like giving up on myself. Instead, in an effort to support and encourage a client, I decided to go for a walk. I put one foot in front of the other and started to feel the lightness in my spirit. I told myself that it didn't matter that tears streamed down my face because the passersby would assume I was working up a good sweat. So it was fine. I decided to show up in a way that allowed me to release, to do something different. No matter who we are, our vocation, our education, family background, etc., we all have moments where we feel like we have to embrace those moments of vulnerability, not for the sake of someone else's healing, but for the sake of our own. And when we do that, we are remembering that no matter what, we can still show up. Nothing and no one can stop us from continuing to show up in the fullness of who we are and what we were created to be, but us. And when we do that, when we show up, when we take that walk, when we take that break that we need for ourselves, we are creating space to reconnect to our authentic voice. We are creating space to heal and grow in ways that allow us to still show up in the fullness of who we were created to be. This dynamic, amazing soul that was put here to make all kinds of magic happen. Even when it's challenging, we can still decide to show up. Even when it's scary, we can still decide to show up. It's a matter of remembering to put one foot in front of the other, to say, you know what? Even in the midst of this difficult moment, I can handle it. I can do what I need to do to be my best. Now, if you're watching this and you're thinking, hey, how do I get to that place where I can still show up? How do I get to that place where I can still support myself, where I can still find ways to reconnect to my authentic voice? Well, what I want you to do is go to my website, sherrysamuels.com, and click on the button that says Book Now. And there you can schedule a consultation where you and I can have a conversation about what it looks like for you to show up in all that it means for you to be authentically you in each and every way, each and every day. And for you amazing souls who are watching and looking to go even deeper in your personal growth journey, but you're not sure that you want to do it on your own, you're really looking to create community and do that in the company of other Black women, I have the perfect opportunity for you. The NEXT Chrysalid Coaching Circle will be starting in October. And in that coaching circle, you will have 4 months of accountability, support, and opportunities to really deepen who you are as a woman, who you are as a Black woman, and show up in your life in ways that feel really empowering and supportive as you continue to move forward. To learn more, again, you can visit my website, sherrysamuels.com. I look forward to hearing from you, and I hope you have an amazing, amazing week where you are doing everything you can to stand in your authentic voice.